So yeah, we're gonna go through these next 4 games before we get actually to gaming and doing actual other things than just me looking at videos and talking. Instead, I'll be playing games badly and talking, you know. So we're gonna check out the Code Veronica. This one actually, Capcom with their teaser trailers, Capcom's been cooking. Because I did not know what I was looking at with this one, for sure.
Oui? Qui est-ce? So, you're the American who called earlier. The sister of the man on the 3rd floor. Ah, welcome to Paris. It's so nice to meet you. Brr, it's freezing.
Yeah, and I got like really confused because I'm like, all right, well, we're going into Europe. This is interesting. I'm like, I don't understand what's going on here. I'm like, because all they say is American and brother. I'm like, okay, that could be like anything, really. It really could be anything. That would be a really cool way of doing that, Rudy. That's actually really cool. All right, sounds good, Melody.
Come in. Come in. We don't want you to catch a cold. I hate to say it, but your brother is, well, quite odd. In we go.
Also, just stating this would be the first remake in which we have a new updated Chris. So this would be the first time we're going to get an update to Chris for the remake series. Simple as that. Also, how this game's kind of starting out is way different than the original.
Oh là là. Mais quelle pagaille. He's made such a mess again. Think, I just cleaned it up a week ago. It's like a boulder rolled through here. Huh?
Oh. They literally left a hint right there. We're punching apple.
Ah, the delightful biscuit. I'm sure he won't notice if we help ourselves. Oh, I'm so sorry. It must be the maintenance man from this morning. Won't be long. I'll bring some nice coffee to go with the biscuit.
Also, did not help that they were having audio issues and video issues the entire time during Summer Games Fest, so I didn't really get to understand this one fully. And I didn't see when we actually see her hand for the first time. I saw the video. I'm like, oh, this is Code Veronica.
Don't move. Claire Redfield.
Hi, Hunk. So next year we're already packed for Capcom.
PlayStation.
Yeah, next year for Capcom, right now is Mega Man 12, Monster Hunter Wilds Ascendance, and RE Veronica. So that's already a packed year for Capcom. And they're all going to come out in the beginning of the year, by the way. For the most part. I think Wilds will be June. I think it'll be Mega Man in February, Veronica in like March, end of March, early April, and then June will be Monster Hunter. And then there's probably something else they're working on that they're not telling us that will be revealed at the Game Awards, more than likely. I would say between October and the Game Awards, they'll announce something that will be coming out at the end of, like, closer to the end of the year next year. RE9 or Pragmata? I think Pragmata just overall was better. Like, don't get me wrong, I love 9. 9 was amazing. 9 was an amazing Resident Evil game. It had a good combination of both the horror aspects with racist stuff and the combat action that Leon's known for. So it was really good. But overall enjoyment, I think Pragmata just beats it just barely. It's got overall a better storyline. Diana and Hugh's relationship is amazing and much better. Combat was a lot more interesting. So I think overall Pragmata is overall better. I still think RE9 is amazing. RE9 is one of the games of the year this year, but I think Pragmata beats it without a doubt. Not to mention Pragmata had me crying like just saying. So Capcom also gave us this. This was the second to last announcement that they did for a reason at the Summer Games Fest. So they showcased year 4 for Street Fighter. I'm gonna have to get back on Street Fighter.
Street Fighter 6 is already entering year 4, but I can sense that we already have new challengers on the horizon.
Yeah, I love that one. When mom has the kids versus when dad has the kids. Yep. So, new character. Yasmine is a new character. New character. June. We were wondering when we were going to get Bosch in as a character because he was obviously story stuff. And we only got to fight him in story, but we have no other context for him. So we're finally getting him. So this is nice. This was a much needed addition. We were all waiting for.
Fascinating.
So right there, I was like, wow, we're only getting 3 characters next season. Interesting. Weird. I thought they would be going with 4. Like, all right, that's awesome though. That's 3 characters, 3 new characters, essentially new to the series and everything. You know, one is a story character that we knew of, so we were waiting for that. I'm like, all right, that's cool. I'm cool with only 3. Lost my shit. I'm sitting here watching it, and the uppercut happens, and then she comes down. I'm like, Tifa? And I lost my shit. So we are going to have Tifa in Street Fighter 6, which I can't stress enough how much we've been wanting Tifa in a fighting game. We've been wanting Tifa in Tekken forever, but we're going to get her in a proper fighting game finally, and it's going to be Street Fighter, and they're doing a whole bunch of shit. It's not. They're just, it's ridiculous. It's like the fact that we're getting Tifa is a huge thing, and they're doing a whole bunch of reworks for her, or works for her to make material work, limit breaks work. It's going to be interesting. She's going to be a very interesting character for sure. I wonder. Technically, mother, an adopted. If you watch Having Children, that's technically her kid, but it's not her actual kid. It's an adopted kid. So it's weird. But that led into literally this. As soon as they did that and they showcased Tifa, I'm like, oh, yep. The last announcement.
Long ago,
To be on
a
Tifa.
shadow fell
On Tifa.
upon our planet.
I get
Guided
that.
by calamity,
God damn it,
one
Rudy.
man sought dominion through reunion. By his will, a star fell. A meteor called forth to bring ruin to all. But our planet answered, awakening mighty weapons to stand against the celestial threat.
There's
Now,
Omega.
Hope endures in those who fight.
Long story short, the world's in trouble. It has been for
Okay, we were wondering, so we kind of knew like how their open world worked originally was pretty interesting and everything, but with the high wind, we were wondering how it was going to do, and this looks phenomenal.
a while.
So what are we waiting for? Let's give Sephiroth the beating of a lifetime.
I love how chill fucking Vincent is. He just drops. Wutai.
You're mine. I'll make this quick. Good night.
The sky's the limit!
I can do this. I'll make you proud.
So they are going to give us they're giving us a job system. They call it FIT, F-I-T, because it changes your outfit, but it also changes kind of like your play style, how your class is. So obviously, the Tifa outfit they showed is Tifa as a black mage. Cloud's, I think this is a warrior.
Just ain't your day. Oh my, is that a weapon I see?
Far as I can tell, these things don't distinguish between friend and foe.
Save the planet by killing her protectors.
Fucking Ruby. Omega.
Let us put your faith to the test, Cloud.
Final Fantasy VII. That's right.
Never would have made it this far without you guys. And I won't let you down. I promise.
At last, the promise is fulfilled. The journey ends here.
And it's on all platforms, so it's not going to be only on PlayStation, which is the best thing for them to do at this point. It's literally the best thing that they could do right now is paying it all out on one. Let's we have any of the other, so that was the reveal trailer, and they have the gameplay trailer right here, which again, I'm super
Long
excited for
story
this.
short, world's in trouble.
I'm
So what
super
are we
excited for
waiting
this
for?
game. I cannot wait for this game.
Let's give Sephiroth
I
the
can't
beating
wait
of a
to
lifetime.
play through this final one. I will be playing on the PlayStation just because it's to keep it all on the same thing.
As we reunite with our heroes, the meteor looms
up,
in
Mercer?
the skies above, a constant reminder of your mission and the grave threats you'll confront as you embark upon your journey and face the epic conclusion of the remake series. Aboard the Highwind, your very own airship and the pride of the Shinra fleet, you'll take to the skies and witness our most expansive open world yet. From the outskirts of Midgar to the sun-drenched Medial Archipelago to the warrior nation of Wutai, simply pick a direction and set sail. But how can you be expected to protect the whole world at once? You'll need to cover ground fast.
I am not jumping. No way, no how.
Don't worry. These parachutes are top of the line. Pull the cord and pop. You'll be floating through the air like a feather.
At any moment in the open world, simply pilot the Highwind to your destination and take a leap of faith. With the wind rushing past, you'll descend seamlessly from the sky above to the ground below.
That's gonna be so cool and awesome.
Where will the winds guide you first? That freedom is in your hands. But no matter your destination, to defeat your enemy, you'll need a fighting chance. And that starts with your trusted allies. At long last, with the world teetering on a blade's edge, everyone assembles at Cloud's side, forming an epic.
So I feel like because of how they explained it, is they're starting off like, oh yeah, here you go. We're starting right off where when meteor's coming in. I'm like, I don't think they're going to give out on that. I don't know if we're going to do the climb up the mountain, but I feel like we're still going to do this portion of the story where Cloud gives the black materia to Sephiroth first. That's how it's going to start off.
Epic ensemble of heroes, each with their own story that brings you closer together than ever. But a good unit needs more than friendship to save the day. It needs a disciplined combat regimen. The hybrid battle system, established in Remake and refined in Rebirth, is perfected in Revelation, putting even more power in your hands. In fluid, real-time action, seamlessly switch between party members to even the odds. Then, when the fight calls for strategy, enter tactical mode to unleash a suite of powerful new spells and abilities. Activate devastating synergies with your companions. And of course, call on mighty summoned entities that can turn the tide of battle.
Good old Ifrit.
I won't return to my coffin until we've put Sephiroth in his.
Vincent is a deft gunslinger, capable of delivering precise, high-yield shots. But there's more to this secretive former Turk than meets the eye. The result of experimentation.
He's gonna be
at the hands
fun.
of Shinra. Vincent
I know
can
Edge is going to be
transform into the
playing,
gallant
using
beast
him
of the
on his
Trestle
main team
gaining
constantly.
tremendous power while transformed. And when combined with the skills of a certain ace pilot, their high-impact synergies disrupt the fight with ferocious results.
The Leaping Lancer, the Dashing Dragoon, the one and only Sid Highwind.
Sid Highwind, the cantankerous pilot extraordinaire, joins the party and their mission to defeat Sephiroth. Sid's command of his lance allows him to rapidly close the distance for powerful strikes, or engage in sweeping
Damn,
area of effect
Sim's
attacks, bring a
gameplay
whole
looks
host of enemies
amazing,
to heal.
by the way.
But to fully control the battlefield, skill with a weapon only gets you so far. To further augment your combat capabilities, try this on for size. Function Integrated Tactical Suitwear, or the FITS system for short, allows you to further customize your playstyle with new uniforms imbued with unique movesets. Alongside your equipment and materia, FITS gives you an extra edge in battle. And to face what's coming, you'll need all the strength you can muster. Sensing its fate hanging in the balance, the planet itself has unleashed its last line of defense.
Sorry, I was checking
The
something.
weapons. Ancient beasts that are larger than life and capable
I don't have
of
anything else up,
untold
but yeah,
destruction.
that makes sense.
Will you be enough to stop them before it's too late? As the world is torn
I do
apart,
like
you and your
how
friends must
it looks like the first weapon fight we're going to have isn't even one of the main weapons. It's just one of the mini weapons, one of the weapons we saw in Rebirth, one of the whales, and that's the first one we're going to have to deal with, and then we're going to get to Diamond, Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire. Well, not Sapphire. Sapphire is going to still get its head blown off probably, and Omega.
unite. In Revelation, we come to the thrilling conclusion of the Final Fantasy VII saga.
And seeing this, that means we're going to have the slap fight between Tifa and Scarlet, which I think everyone's been waiting for. Depths! Hey!
Your mission is clear.
Thanks for the
Take up
follow.
your Buster Sword, equip your materia, and stand together. One
Nova
last
Dust.
time.
These skies belong to me. Hope you're ready.
That's Sapphire, by the way. Does this showcase that last bit? Because they showed it at the... Oh no, they're not gonna show the Mako cannon firing. Yeah, I'm so ready for this. I'm so ready for Revelations. We've been waiting for Revelations for a long time. Holy shit, way too long. All right, and now for the last game before we actually get into gaming today. Essentially, this was like, because I kind of knew we were going to get 7. There was like no way we're not going to get 7. I knew about Monster Hunter, so this was the biggest surprise, and this is the biggest game for me. Cloud. I like my twink. I prefer Cloud over Leon, but I've known Cloud's been around for a lot longer than Leon has. Leon's badass though. Old Leon would probably parry Ultima, just saying. It would be funny. Pink, did you just parry my spell? But this was the game that surprised me that we were getting any information on. I'm glad because I was thinking about putting Solar Blade on my list, and this was going to be like a 50 gift sub bet. Glad I didn't.
지금 넥서스 섹터 방향으로 가는 외선 순환 열차가 들어오고 있습니다.
The outer circle line train bound for Nexus sector.
Yeah, Resident Evil and Final Fantasy VII were, but Resident Evil had Jill and Chris. RE2 is the year after. RE2 was the same year as 8. And RE3 was the same year as 9. Good game. depending on who you ask, better game, shit game. Huh, they follow the same pattern. Weird. If you couldn't tell, I don't like 9. I love Nemesis. Nemesis is actually a great Resident Evil game, but it was made, I think, too easy. I don't like 9. FF9 is one of my least favorite Final Fantasy games. It's got one of my favorite characters in Vivi, but that's about it.
Is now arriving. Please wait for everyone to exit.
Yeah, so the funny thing is, I saw all this, and then I'm listening, I'm like, to the music, I'm like, oh no, this is Stellar Blade 2. Like, as soon as I heard the music, I'm like, oh, this is Stellar Blade 2. Almost. Weird. I saw her, I'm like, oh, that's Lily.
Evie.
And then I heard Evie, I'm like, oh, no, it's not.
Evie.
I'm listening.
The Scarlet Sin. That's the beginning and end of it all. How about you try taking a hit?
You're acting a little strange today.
Oh yeah? It's our first mission in a while. Aren't you a little excited?
Stop saying weird things.
Okay, take it easy.
Quiet. They're moving.
Initiating C3 sync. Ready, Angel.
Roger, Kenna. Tracking.
It's got an idea. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm excited for this, and I will not take any slides or slander about my daughter.
I can't stand
Okay.
crowds. It'd be better for both of us if we got out of here quickly.
In the movies, this is always where things go wrong.
Hey,
Well, just saying. It's a cliche. Wait, the target stopped.
By the way, this
The false rain shall cease! In the name of the Father!
suicide bombers. And you can tell like the style that they're going for with Evie versus Eve is a lot more like actual like fisticuffs brawler style, where her dodges aren't like these wide arcing dodges or jump backs or things like that. They're motion of like weave left, weave right, counter punch, weave left, weave right. Like she looks a lot more. I mean, her weapons are fisticuffs, so she's just all about being right there in their face. I love it. Blade Blood Rain. I was not expecting this game, and this one we got no release window. It will Solar Blade will be like 2028 more than likely. With how they do things, I feel like this is gonna be a 2028 game without a doubt. So I'm like really excited for that one. Like I'm like legitimately excited for it because Stellar Blade was an amazing game, and Blood Rain's going to be amazing. It's going to be another game that I'm just like in love with and playing, and just it's going to have great gameplay overall. It's going to be a good game. Period. End story. So, like, I love it. I thoroughly enjoyed Stellar Blade, and Blood Rain is definitely going to probably be up there. And if it goes on the good trend, which means it's a sequel, it's going to be better. Probably going to be better. I know a lot of people are like, well, where's Eve? There are people that are like, where's Eve? Where's Lily? Where's Adam? Where's Raven? I'm like, you guys didn't play the fucking game, so shut the fuck up. Because if you had played the game, you knew no way Raven was. B, you know Adam's not around. See, more than likely, if anything, Eva's like a hidden boss, like a super boss for the game. Twitter. Oh no. Check here in a second. But yeah, like people are dumb. Like I would like a second game where we're playing Eve, but I feel like they're going the route of Nier, where they're not going to keep things in a normal order. So when we get back to an Eve game, it's going to be a sequel, a pre-sequel, or it's not. Who knows? We will see.